Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as Pandia Empire. You may notice a slight date discrepancy between the start of this episode and the end of the last one. Unfortunately, I had a crash during my first attempt to record this episode, so we've had to go back to an autosave. We are just before where I ended the war to revoke this county from Pala Kingdom. So let's go ahead and probably play on speed 5 a bit to get this war finished for the second time very quickly. I could have, I suppose, played up to about the same point off camera, but I didn't really want to do that in case something different or interesting happened. So that is the siege there. We need to do 2 quick assaults here and we should be able to end this war. Okay. So that's that done. We can disband our troops and get our retinue back down here, if I had them selected. So I think what we did after this was just to go on a tiger hunt, which we will do, and then after that we invited people to carousing, which I will also do. I believe I mostly just invited my 10 or so most powerful vassals and a few people who were in factions. That'll probably do. And we already invited him to carousing apparently, or otherwise for some reason can't. Okay. And we had a son born, a quick son. I believe in the last, or the alternate timeline, we had a daughter who was not quick, so I guess that's an improvement. The hunters and their respective entourages have gathered at the hunting camp. Okay, I can't wait. Let's see how this tiger hunt goes. I believe the last time a servant was ripped to shreds. Several forward scouts come running back to the main hunting party. In excited whispers, they inform you that a large tiger has been spotted ahead. Yeah, let's try to kill it ourselves. Why not? Stepping forward, you watch the tiger closely, weighing your spear in your hand and waiting for the right moment to strike. The tiger prowls towards you slowly. Then suddenly the huge beast stops, looking nervous. It turns and runs into the dense vegetation before you can throw your spear. I failed to kill the tiger. Oh well. At least nobody was ripped to shreds. Doesn't know what he's missing. Yeah, a lot of people declining my invitation again, as they did last time. I think actually even more people are declining. We'll go back down to speed 4 now. Yep, a failed hunt. Did anybody accept my invitation? Is our party cancelled? I'm going to again decline his request to join his war. We'll see if our party actually happens. Okay, you've approved opinions with the Maharaja. Up to 100. So I don't remember, I think we moved him the last time as well, but I don't remember where to. Suppose we'll improve that guy's opinion. That would be probably a good idea. And we had a peasant revolt, okay. Oh no, sorry, not a peasant revolt, a revolt in Bengal. No one accepted my invitation to carousing. One person makes no feast, so I'll have to postpone it for later. Okay. People are so boring. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. Anyway, we gained a tithe. I wonder if we can just invite people again now? I guess we can. Okay, let's try again. We'll invite some different people. My wife. How about some siblings? We don't have friends. I suppose we could just try to re-invite our vassals? Or can we not re-invite people? I guess not. Let's invite courtiers. Our council members would probably be... don't have the character modifier preparing a small feast. Well, we can invite you, and you. Okay. We'll see what happens there. Hooray! One person accepted. Even my wife would not accept. Alright. So it's just going to be 3 of us. That'll be fine. So next I would like to start trying to conquer some of these counties in here. Declared the Pala Revolt War for somebody else's claim on Bengal, so he's having a bad time up there. That's fine though. My uncle has carefully approached me about his Hindu beliefs, trying to convert me to his way of worship. We'll engage him in theological debate. Okay. And yeah, that's not really dangerous. Unfortunately, I don't think we have de jure CBs to attack these guys. The people of Damascus have progressed and used old technology. Good. I don't suppose we have the wherewithal to create the Bengal Empire. Not even close. Oh, my half-brother died a maimed cripple. Was he the one that was going to come to our feast? Your guests have arrived for the private feast you've arranged. Let's get it started. My son is aiming for the stars, the ambitious little brat. Okay. He has gained the ambitious trait. These days of revelry are an excellent escape. So many laughs and so many intense conversations in such short a time. It brings you closer to your companions. You feel like good friends already. So we became friends with our vassal. Carousing is over for now. We get Crusader giving us +1 diplomacy. So I think we'll change our focus now. I like hunting for the health benefits, and I like both of the stewardship related traits. War, not so much, because I haven't really had any great success from dueling, I think. Maybe we should try that again, though. Do we have rivals? We have one rival we could duel. Alright, let's do war and get in a few duels and see what happens. So, the smallest spider makes my son squeal and run for cover. This has started to worry me. We can tell him that fear is the mind killer and he might become brave. He didn't, but at least he's not craven. So you hold just this one county. You have these 2. You 3 are one realm. You have just this one county. And you belong to this kingdom over here, if I'm reading things correctly here. So I suppose we could see if any of them would accept vassalization, but I think that's probably unlikely. I suppose it's possible they would if we had created this kingdom title, which actually we can do. Then I think we'd be their de jure liege and they might accept it. I suppose if they wouldn't accept, we can still just give the kingdom title away to somebody in here and it will weaken the kingdom of Bengal, so I think we'll go ahead and do it. It'll at least give us de jure claims on all these counties anyway. Still won't offer or won't accept vassalization. Still doesn't think I'm his de jure liege. He apparently does think I'm his de jure liege, but still won't accept. Okay. You're at war, and you will not accept. Okay. Well, we still should be able to declare de jure wars. So I think we'll declare 3 or 4 simultaneous de jure wars on these little guys and gain some land that way. Declare on you. Declare on you. Those are the two single county people. We'll take this county, I suppose, from you. From you, we'll take this one. I suppose it doesn't matter that much. And over here, we'll take this one county. Okay, so we have an enemy army over here already. I suppose we'll use our personal troops and just raise a few vassal levies. We probably shouldn't need all of them, I would imagine. Our daughter needs educating. We'll give her to somebody for opinion. Don't need to worry about the leader of the Pala Revolt. We have another faction formed. Still nothing to worry about there. We'll raise a few more vassal levies, I think, just make sure we can get these wars over with pretty quickly. Okay. Take half of this stack and send it over here, and the other half can go to this county. Have another couple of thousand on the way up there too. Should be okay. And of course we have our retinue over here as well. We'll get them into this county, excuse me. Let's see, you can head over here, actually go through here. Looks like one of our vassals is taking care of an army up there, which is good. And oh, I guess we sent two armies to the same province there, that's fine. You can spread out to that one and siege there. You can head up here. Hopefully fight this army as well. Another faction. Didn't actually catch that army. I think we'll try and fight it. Then go back and siege. I attacked into jungle there, but it should be fine. The Monophysite faith triumphant. The adherents of the Monophysite faith have steadily dwindled to the point where Monophysite believers are in the majority. Okay. That's fine. So our niece needs educating again. We can just give her to a random person since she won't give us any opinion. It feels like everyone is trying to trump me. My huntsman killed more prey than I, my councillors found a better solution to the rebellious peasants than mine, and I started to feel that everyone was better than me no matter what. So we can accept that and gain the trait kind, or we can envy them all. Well, I think the more Buddhist option would be to accept it and try to become kind, but we didn't. That's fine though. And you have improved opinion with our Raja. We are up to 96% in this one war against the guy whose army we fought, so a single siege there will get us to 100. The other ones might take a couple of occupations, but that's just fine. My son has a tender and loving soul, trusting everyone in the castle. I fear he will get hurt someday. Kind is okay. We'll take that, I suppose. Lower intrigue, but the diplomacy is very nice. He already has very high diplomacy. And you have improved opinion even further with this guy, which is good. Okay. I think I might divert this army over here to go fight his army, which might get us to 100% war score along with this. Okay, we have a new Maharaja down in the Kingdom of Lanka. We need to appoint a new marshal as well. We'll appoint him because this guy doesn't like me. Have him train troops. So, I think we'll stop sieging here and go up and fight some more of these armies. Since I think this battle might get us to 100%, or that battle plus the follow-up. And we are at 100% in this one, so we can enforce demands there. And we apparently took this county directly, which I don't really want to keep. But we'll keep it for now. We won that battle. He's headed back to here, so we'll follow. Didn't quite get us to 100%. You are no longer needed over there, so we can send you here, I suppose. You're headed all the way through to that county. Combat is the best teacher. I have become a more proficient commander. Okay, good. I become a brilliant strategist. That's nice. In that case, we can just keep educating our wards ourselves. We don't have to transfer their education when they get close to the age of 16, which is good. Since I'm quite happy with them being brilliant strategists themselves. We can enforce our demands here. We just vassalized somebody in there, so no need to get rid of that county. We are no longer at war with you, I think, so we are already sieging or have armies on the way to all of the counties we need, so we'll just disband this particular stack. So the only one we might have to do any more with is, I think, this guy over here. Okay, good. We might have to go siege his capital or something. Which actually might have been a good place to send that army that I just disbanded, but that's okay. He also has a little army over here. In fact, we can just use this army because it's fully sieged that county. And that guy has been called back in to one of the other wars. Oh dear, is that my wife dying of poor health? How sad. Okay, let's pick the ambition to get married. And get married. We have lost some domain limit from that, so maybe we'll choose someone with high stewardship. I don't think we're worried too much about genetic traits because we already have a good heir lined up. So just stats is a perfectly good reason to get married. Lose a little prestige from that, but we can spare it. That should get our domain limit back up. Our sister needs educating as well. She will give us opinion. So, sure. We'll fill the ambition to get married. We can gain the gold. We don't need the prestige. And you've hired some mercenaries, I think? Let's see. You're headed over there. We'll try and get into a battle with them before their morale recovers, if we can. Let's see, we didn't raise your troops already, so we'll just raise them and add them to that stack. And I suppose we should probably get some of the military techs down here, the lower ones. Probably good to have. You're headed back to your capital, so you can follow. I think we're probably going to win that battle, even if there's a river crossing, which it looks like there is. And we have Maharaja called into one of these wars, but don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. Unfortunately, we're going to have to continue these in the next episode, though, because we're out of time here. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.